It's a gripe that we have, because when we get home from work, and I'll work a 12-hour day generally at our show, then you get home and you're obligated to spend 1 to 2 hours answering all these emails, and that's something that's insidiously crept into our lives that makes me really mad, because 15 years ago, if you got home and your answering machine was blinking 85 new messages, which is kind of our average, 85 to 120 emails a day, you would throw it out the window and say, this is ridiculous. But somehow we're expected to keep up with all these things, so we're trying to ease ourselves back out of it.
Do you have quiet times where you just sit in a room and read or whittle or do something that's not watching TV or checking anything electronically?
We do. I mean, we do sort of announce, like, at night, on school nights, it's sort of an understood thing that we leave our devices out of the room and spend our time together either reading or 69ing.
Yeah. While reading.
Which we had.
You still got a vision on the book. You can just put it above her head.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
And by devices, I mean, smartphones and iPads and all that.
Yeah, not vibrate.
Some devices are welcome.
Understood.
In the 69.
Yeah.
It's a lot of...
In the nest.
Yeah.
The aforementioned Offerman woodshop kazoo, for example.
Mustache comb probably.
Got to remember to hum.
handy.
Hum, don't blow.
The thing really creates a buzz.
Oh, I'm sorry that I became an audience member and laughed so hard. I really wish the comedy nerd in me wanted to riff off that. That's one of the funniest things that's ever happened on this podcast. I did not see it coming.
Why was I not surprised by it? I don't understand. I felt like
Megan also does not see it coming.
What? Why are we 69ing all of a sudden?
Well, take it easy, honey. Yeah. Stick with me.
That's because it's a school night, honey. That's why we're 69.
Still 69.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know if we're the perfect victims because we're both workaholics. So we haven't learned to say no and protect ourselves from just like your friend's cousin is like, hey, I made a short, can I send it to you? And you're like, yeah, I'm supportive. I want to. And eventually you get enough of those that you're like, oh,
how many cousins do we have?
Yeah. Who's this guy? Yeah.
I can't stop.
The hardest you've ever laughed out of all the people we've had on. We've had Mel Brooks on. He's laughed the hardest at a 69.
Listen, a good joke's a good joke.
It's a great joke.
You hit a vein.
I would love to mention that to Mel.
You hit a vein. And when you're 69ing later, you're going to be like, this totally broke up Hardwick earlier.
I wish Hardwick was here right now. This would fucking kill
I love this.
I mean, if I just said it and it was funny.
Yeah. You're tearing up. You're tearing up.
I'm fucking crying.
I've never seen you laugh that hard. That's something that wasn't just like mean that happened to somebody else.
It's true. I could sit here and dissect the 10 reasons why that was so fucking funny, but I don't want to ruin it by overanalyzing it. It was just, it was a really nice moment.